I had to look it up. It is the excrement of male sperm whales. It actually can come out either end of them, which is nice to find out. Apparently, the theory is that scientists have, they eat these squid and can't digest their beaks, so they either, what doesn't get passed out the back end gets regurgitated out the front end. The initial tasting notes of the stuff fresh are marine animal excrement, oddly enough. I'm not real familiar with what that flavor profile or aroma is, but apparently over time as it sun dries, it floats and it gets quite sweet, and it's a key ingredient for centuries and centuries in many perfumes as well as culinary uses. It's definitely edible, and what I've seen some other bartenders, this is not the first time it's been used in a cocktail recently, have done extracts, and I think it has to do a lot with the cost. $25 a gram, which is a minuscule amount. I source an oil from the UK. This particular stuff we got is inedible and needs to be cut in some sort of carrier oil, and I'm not supposed to put it in my eyes. So, but I did come up with a cocktail, and you know, really kind of going more with the perfume aspects of the product. It is really musky. It's rich. It's kind of leather. It's got a really nice aroma to it. I just kind of sat with the aromas for a while and thought about what spirits and what flavors would go well into a cocktail. So I chose to do a warm punch with this. Everything about it, I mean, it's just warm flavors. It's warm aromas to me. Everything about it was just kind of, you know, like shaking it up. Just didn't seem right to me. This I got to give cred to my friends over at Sable, who do a little kind of bain-marie when they prepare their hot drinks, and love it. Just kind of keeps everything in the tin nice and warm. So again, you're not pouring cold spirits into a hot drink. We're also going to brew some tea. When this challenge came up and I started to think about all of these aromas, there's a tea from a local distributor, Rare Tea Cellars, that I just loved. It's an Earl Grey tea, so it's got kind of the tannic, kind of dark flavors, but it also has a lot of bergamot in here. So there's this really aromatic, super floral, just beautiful aroma to this. We're going to start off with a little bit of honey syrup, because I do get those kind of tones, and I think just like a simple syrup wouldn't really fit the bill here. We've got a little bit of Swedish punch, and this is a very cool kind of old school product that's brought back by a guy named Eric Seed. Sugarcane spirit, a little bit of Batavia Iraq is the base. It's a liqueur, and on its own it's pretty awesome. It's got this cool funk to it.
And what's the device for pouring?
Oh, this is just going to measure out an ounce, and it just makes it a little more fun to pour. If you get it in the glass. We're going to use 1.5 ounces of Pierre Ferrand 1840 as the base of this. This is a 90 proof cognac, so it's got a little more oomph than the typical cognac at 80 proof does. And it's, again, just the flavors between these two spirits. We've got leather, we've kind of got like the cigar box thing going on that are just all really complementing the musk. And then we're going to rely on some floral notes from the tea to be brought in as well. Steve? And we're going to pour 3 ounces of this. Just kind of combine everything together. And in true classic punch style, finish this with a little scrape of nutmeg, some lemon peel. Being that the ambergris that we have is inedible, it's being warmed here, and it's kind of this, you know, everything that we're tasting, so much of what we're tasting is what we're smelling already. And so by setting this up in the same place where you'll be enjoying the cocktail, you're catching all the aromas from the oils. You know, people say the first person that ate an oyster was a brave man. I'm thinking that the first person that ate floating sperm whale crap was a little braver than the oyster guy. Just looking at the list of chefs, and I said, "Where's Giuseppe at? He's such a big personality. He's a character, you know." So I had recently been playing with this ancient tea tree bee pollen, and it's a fun ingredient. It's got good flavor, but I kind of wanted to see what he would do with it.